Well, so a baker from Goa. The present story, a baker from Goa, is a pen portrait of a traditional village, baker's village in Goa, that still has an important place in his society. Now, here you see the Portuguese and their famous loaves and bread. I already told you that the rulers or the invaders, whoever came to India and ruled in India, the Portuguese came to India and they settled in Goa. So very naturally, the culture of loaves and bread is still. मेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही यार, तो क्या करें हम? मैं यार अब आ रही है? हेलो, मैं तो ठीक हूँ, अनम्यूट नहीं हूँ. So, the culture of bread, loaves and bread are still. Those eaters of loaves might have vanished. Who are those eaters? The Portuguese are the people who were there at the time when Portuguese were ruling in Goa. They have vanished. They have vanished. But the makers are still there. British have departed from India. But the very culture of British culture is still haunting us. The British culture still haunts us. We are so highly affected by the British culture that even it is visible in present society. Our culture is quite different from Western culture, but we have adopted Western culture. Same is the story with the Portuguese culture. The Portuguese, though they have left India, and those people who used to bake bread, loaves and bread, who are called bakers, they have vanished. They have vanished. But makers are still there. We still have almost the mixture where the flour or the ingredients are mixed. Flour and ingredients are mixed. Mixtures. Like mixing, where ingredients for loaves and breads are mixed. Still, all those bakery, the shakun bread and so many loaves and breads, the pav bhaji that is famous in Mumbai, it is famous in Patna also. It is derived. It is a depiction of Portuguese culture. We were never known to be a producer of baking culture. We have adopted. Now you could see bread, particularly the sliced breads and the buns, are a part and parcel of everybody's life. Nobody can say that we have not eaten the sliced bread, the bread and butter, or egg, omelette and the bread. So the molders and those who bakes and loaves, the molding, the particular size is called molder. They mold. The bread is given particular shape. The fire in the furnace has already been extinguished. Though furnace is what? Furnace is a fireplace, a big furnace where fire is given and bread is baked. It is a kind of a long tunnel type bhatti where on the surface, upper surface, the bread is kept. The bread is given upper flame and that is baked. Those old long time furnace still exist. Still, in spite of modernity, in spite of all the developments, the furnace, you could find the furnace in Patna, where the bread, butters, bakar khani. You might have heard about bakar khanis. Very tasty dish. And it is said, where it is baked? It is baked in that furnace. Traditional furnace. Traditional furnaces are there. So the third and the jungle, the third and the jiggling sound of the traditional baker's bamboo. They beat the bamboo, thuk thuk, thuk thuk. That is the traditional sound, thudding sound, beating the ground. They beat the ground. They beat the ground and the thudding sound is created. Thudding by the bamboo. Heralding. The third sound is an announcement. Herald means announcement. Heralding. Heralding. Heralding, announcing. Announcing the arrival. No sooner did the thudding sound of the bamboo is made by the sailor in the street. They beat the bamboo, thud, thud. Enter the street and beat the bamboo. The bamboo is beaten, the sound, the thudding sound, the beating sound, thud, thud sound is being created. And this is the announcement. How come? Oh, bread. The morning can still heard in some places. Maybe the father is not alive, but the son is still carrying the only family profession. Baking is a family profession. Baking is a family profession. Baking is a family profession. Those bakers are even today known as padder. They are known as padder. Padder. They are known as padder. P-A-D-E-R. The baker is known as padder in Goa. What the baker is known as? The bakers are known as padder. They are known as padder. During our childhood in Goa, the baker used to be our friend. The narrator said that when he was a child, the bakers, the padders were used to his friend. Companion and guide. Look at the words friends, companions, and guide. Companions, one who accompany you. Guide is a motivator. Friends and companion and guides are three persons. A friend is what? There is a difference between companion and friend. One who accompany is a companion. He may not be your friend. And guide is very different from a companion. So, the baker or the padder used to be what? Their friend, companion, and guide. Companion and guide. He used to come at least twice, 2 times, 3 times, thrice. If something 4 times, quaternion, sextillion, octillion, twice. Once when he set out in the morning, once in the morning, and then again when he returned after emptying his huge basket. The bread is properly arranged in a basket. They keep it on a rickshaw or on a cycle or on their head. There may be many ways. If you will go to the Dhanbad, the coal field area, where mostly the factory workers, the coal factory workers are residing, morning breakfast is tea and loaves and bread. Bread and butter. On each and every street, the bakers, the sellers moves street after street selling bread and butter in Dhanbad. There is a culture. In metros, in metro city like Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, there is no custom, there is no culture of morning breakfast as we used to breakfast, the chapati, the pulses, the vegetables. There is no culture of breakfast. They are totally dependent on baking culture. They boil the eggs, bread is browned, butter that it is baked, butter is given, eaten either they make the omelette or boil and they eat and they take and tea. That is the morning breakfast. And that is the best breakfast. Taking one juice, it is very cheap. If you will see the expense of the breakfast and you will see the expense of the juice, the egg and the bread, it will come rather cheap. Besides this, it will save your time. Just 2 boiled eggs for everyone. 10 rupees, 20 rupees breads, 2 breads, okay, 1 cup of tea. 20 plus 30, 50 plus tea, 60. Can you arrange? No. So, They came twice. Once they started in the morning, and once when they are returning to their home. So, then again, after the huge basket, the jiggling thud of his bamboo woke up from the sleep, and we ran to meet and greet. The children ran to meet and greet. Meet and greet. Why it was so? Why? Was it for love for love? No, not at all. It was not for the bread that the children rushed towards the bakers to meet and to welcome him. There is another reason. The loaves were brought by some Paskins or Bastins, the maid servant of the house. It was brought by some maid servant. What was longed for were those bread bangles. Those bread bangles. Bangles, the bread that is made in bangle shape. Bangle shapes, bread bangles. Bread bangles, which was so chosen carefully. Sometime it was sweet and especially made for the children. Here you see the speciality that is presented by the baker for the child in particular, and for that reason the children rush to meat and eat. Not for bread. A particular bread that is especially made for child. The bangle breads. So what kind of a bread? That is bangle bread. Bangle bread. That was the special bangle breads, especially made, carefully and carefully made for the children. And that is why the child rushed to meet and greet. And that is why the child rushed to meet and greet the bakers. And that is what was very special, was very important. So dear children, it is high time to see the culture of other state. You see the culture of our state. Try to recall those things that attracts the tourist. Think of tourist attractions. In Bihar, we have handful, even a basket full of tourist places. It is land of Buddha. It is a land of Mahavira. It is a land of Guru Nanak, the ninth Guru, Patna city, ninth Guru. It is the birthplace of Lord Buddha. It is the ancient city where the Ashoka the Great ruled. Patna, the Patliputra. So this is a very great opportunity for us that we are living in a state which is completely rich in its heritage. So dear children, it's my request to please come to the classrooms to clear your doubt. In spite of that, we are providing you online videos, but you are not watching those online videos. Please watch those videos and enjoy reading English literature. Thank you.